Hello, everyone. Welcome to another wonderful Monday with me, your host, Kay, the Intuitive Empath. But of course, you, my friends, can call me Kay. Now, this is my final Monday of the summer season. So I have so much energy. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. Make sure you're sharing, and subscribing us out all night long. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell on the YouTube channel so that you can be notified whenever we are live. Now, I'm going to go over some of the house rules. So if you're new here, you pay attention. The rest of you, you can hit that like and that share or tag a friend to tell a friend. Okay. First and foremost, we do not do any legal or medical questions. Now, this also includes life and death questions. We do not answer those. Legal, medical, life, death, we will be skipped. Okay. Pregnancy questions will get skipped. So make sure you guys are asking a specific question that deals with, your life, your love life, your career, your finances, etc. Also know that we only have 2 short minutes to give you guys the answer. So if you have submitted a specific question, okay, you're already on the list. You don't need to do anything any further, and we will get to as many people as possible. So also please do be patient. Okay. Now we also have a donation button that you can hit on Facebook or YouTube, and it'll send you over to the link. You can donate for a 3-minute reading, a 5-minute general reading where you do not need a specific question, or a mini, a medium, and a mega. A mini, medium, and a mega are untimed readings, and they go as long as it takes to get the reading out. The megas do skip all the others, and those can include mediumship questions and could get pretty girthy, okay? Now, we do not, again, take those legal, medical, pregnancy, life, or death questions. So guys, please do not post those. Also, we ask that you don't pay attention to any trolls during this show because my psychic connection is not responsible for them. And lately they've been finding a way to sneak on in, but we zap them out. So do not pay any mind to those people. Of course, we have some fun games here at the show today. So, of course, I pulled a tarot card at the beginning of the show. So I want you guys to spend the rest of the show guessing whichever tarot card you think that I may have pulled. Today, it is a major arcana, and that's the only hint I'll give you for quite some time, okay? So go ahead. If you would like to get a free mini reading from me, go ahead and start typing in which cards you think I pulled. Also, make sure you guys are sharing those emojis. I love to see the emojis. Green heart emojis are my favorite, and also the butterflies. So if you're feeling a little extra froggy, go ahead and send those ones in. Also, I do love the quote. So quote, I know, a movie quote, a song quote, a quote that makes you laugh, a quote that makes you think. Make sure you go ahead and share a quote too, because quotes help me to feel more enthused and also can help to give guidance to people who aren't even thinking about it. They can uplift your spirit and your personality just a little bit more. So if there's a quote that's on your mind, feel free to share it throughout the show. Maybe I'll get to read it online. Okay, we also have our Crystal Corner and our Alice card that are much later in the show. So guys, make sure you stay tuned. We've got a full and jam-packed show. I look forward to seeing all of you guys' beautiful comments and all the wonderful energy. Don't forget, you can also submit feedback after your readings. All you have to do is click over on the My Psychic Connection, journeyryanlive.com/reviews. And you are able to drop a review for me after the show. Now, the person who submits the most reviews in, they get an opportunity on Friday to potentially win a free reading with Journey and friends. So make sure you guys check out Friday's show at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because you, if you submitted feedback, may get picked to get that reading. Whew, now all the tough stuff is out of the way. Let's go ahead and get into our first question. All right, we have Audrey. Hello, beautiful Audrey. Audrey says, hey, Kay, with the green heart emoji. Before you had said you see me taking things further than just fostering, like possibly helping mothers too. Anything about what this other step might be? Thanks. All right. That is a big, beautiful, juicy question. Thank you, Audrey. And that is one thing I forgot to say, guys. When you do frame your questions, please do like Audrey did, a nice, juicy question with a lot of context to it so that we're able to get to you in as much detail as possible. Now, you wanted to know what else did I see, as far as in helping mothers or just anything outside of just fostering. Okay, now what I see here is very dominant energy. You have the King of Wands and the Emperor. Both of these are leadership cards, right? So this is you leading the pack. So this may be you starting some sort of organization, foundation, charity, etc., if you will, where you're kind of the lead of things, and you may be setting steps up for other people who come after you. One big thing that I noticed here is that I have like these fives that come out, Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, which are oftentimes conflict cards. So I almost feel like you may be helping people out who may be going through different conflicts in their life, tough times. Um, I keep hearing the word divorce, so maybe single mothers, something of that nature. But it seems like it goes a little bit deeper here. So you're not just helping, that immediate situation of the child, but you're also helping to give guidance in some sort of way, maybe to the mothers, the fathers, whoever else may be a part of the family, but it seems like you're outreaching. Also, I like the fact that these are such dominant energies, because this isn't just saying you're slipping under the radar. Let's just say you're working for some other business. No, you're actually taking charge. So this may be something that's more of your idea, something that you may plan or think of in the long run. And you're like, hey, you know what? I've noticed that I don't like the way that this system works, and fight for a little bit more. I'm so sorry, I had so much more to give you. But Audrey, you know what to do if you want to get more of that reading. All you have to do is go ahead and click the donation link for a 3-minute, a 5-minute, a mini, a medium, or a mega. Oh, I love a juicy question. They really do it for me. How have you guys been feeling lately? The energy's starting to shift out. Things are moving. I'm starting to feel more uplifted. I'm starting to come out of that haze, right? Because the last few weeks, we've all kind of been feeling a little bit funky. There's a lot of life sequences that have been kind of happening. Life be lifing, if you will. The retrograde be retrograding. But now I'm starting to feel like I'm coming out. There's more clarity that's starting to come to me. I'm starting to find more balance. Things feel like they're starting to shift. I'm starting to feel that rainbow that's coming in. Is everyone else starting to feel a little bit of a shift or still feel a little bit more empowered? Well, I can tell you a huge portion of that deals with the transition going into the September month. I love the month of September as a whole, because that's the harvest moon time, right? The harvest moon is typically around the September 22nd time, but this year it's on the 29th. It normally comes around that time. Audrey says, oh, okay, thanks so much. My best friend is also talking about starting a business, like an orphanage type of thing. Oh, that's beautiful, Audrey. Good luck to you both, seriously. We have this harvest moon that comes out though, and that helps with, they say, with the farmers. The farmers used to crop and bring all their harvest in at that time because they had the extra little bit of daylight to kind of get the things they need to get done. So right now, you may be feeling like there's tasks that you need to get done, but it makes sense. 'Tis the season, if you will. So if you're feeling like life is starting to balance out, like you're able to start accomplishing a few short things or a few things on that list, or you're feeling like now's the time to get moving, that's why. It's because this is the season of bringing in, putting that extra work in, putting that extra time in so that you can see those results later on down the line. Amanda says, get busy living or get busy dying by Stephen King. I love that. And that goes perfect with what we're saying right now. Thank you, Amanda, for that beautiful quote. Tarot Squirrel says, adapt, overcome, and improvise by Clint Eastwood in Heartbreak Ridge. Ooh, I like that. I always like the ones that make you think. You guys like the quotes that make you think? I'm a thinker. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Amanda says, hi, hon. Glad I was able to be here tonight. Oh, I'm so glad that you could be here tonight as well. It's so good to see you. Things recently went very dark for me. I guess my question is, what is needed to move out of it to a better place? I feel called to use my Alice step for you on this one, hon, because it seems like maybe you're needing a little bit of guidance. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we get for you. All right. So the first card that comes out for you is nonsense, honey. It's time to talk sense to yourself. Nonsense comes when a lot of times we're letting all of the outside noise, all of the outside distractions, and even ourselves, we are our own worst critic. Okay, we allow ourselves to get the best of us. Amanda says, yeah, yes, I love the Alice deck. Well, it's here for you. We allow sometimes all that outsourced chaos to get to us, and we forget the core values, our true sense of self. This is when our chakras are misaligned. So right now, I want to say to you, how is your mind feeling? Okay. Are you sleeping a little restlessly? Are your thoughts a little bit hazy? You got a lot kind of going on up here. Maybe it's time to sweep out that crown and that third eye, right? Open ourselves up. Okay. Also, this may be a time for you to find balance as well, because this is all in the golden afternoon, which indicates you had to have some of those endings, right? To get to some of the new beginnings that you're having. So don't look at things in such a dark way. If something's being removed, if there's things that are kind of happening and going on, understand that version of yourself had to shut off and go so that this new version could step in. Amanda says, yes, I lost myself a week or so ago. Okay, honey. So allow yourself, here's the thing, I always tell people, right? We spill that cup of milk and then we get all worked up, right? Because it takes a lot longer to clean it up than it takes to spill it. Well, okay, honey, that's life, right? Life comes and it makes this big cluster mess, right? And then we have to, takes a little bit of time. So last week was last week, right? But this week is this week. So what are we going to do to make this week just a little bit better? I know that can be difficult at times, but honey, I want to encourage you to keep your head up. Definitely do some meditations and clear out that crown. Guys, whenever you are starting to feel overwhelmed, whenever life is life-in, okay, that's what I call it, life is life-in. Take a moment just to breathe. Take it a step at a step, a moment by a moment, a breath by a breath, if you will. All right. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. We're going to go ahead and get into our next one. We have Pooja. Hello. Hi. I was wondering if I would find a good job that is to my highest good. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Right away, I get yes. Now, the thing is I feel as though you're supposed to be reaching a little bit further, honey. You're not pushing or excelling enough. Honey, you have queen energy. Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. Now with this, there is a push, okay? Because our Queen of Wands and our Queen of Pentacles, they're not ones who sit on their hands and wait for life to happen. They go after and grab it, okay? You have to figure out what is here. What is my weaknesses? Yes. What are your weaknesses? And then what are your strengths? And find a way to find a flow so that they can both work hand in hand. Our Queen of Wands is a fighter. Okay, and she's meant to be elevated up. I feel as though you are going to find a job that is for your highest good, but you have got to push. You've got to elude yourself up to that queen status. You have a little bit more of a fight to go. We have that 7 of Wands, but you have to let down some of those defenses that you have, some of your guard you have, and allow yourself to open up to new opportunities. I feel as though you're being stunted by something and you're not allowing yourself that outreach, or maybe you don't see that opportunity as what it is, okay? But it is there. I want to tell you to push yourself. And if there's a goal or a vision or a dream that you have that you feel like for some reason you can't accomplish it in this time, I want you to put that thought to the side and figure out, what can I do to make it happen? Even if you can't get it right in this moment, maybe what's my 5-year goal? What's my 2-year goal? What's my 1-year goal, so that those things can happen? Because I definitely feel like you will find that job, but there's a huge portion of this and you needing to push or put yourself outside of this comfort zone or this certain bubble that you've been put in for the longest. And maybe it's because people have told you this is where you're supposed to be. But honey, I think you're supposed to be pushing a little bit further out. Queen status means that it should be elevated. It should be a position. Caramba, I'm getting the bell all types of times today. That's because your questions are so good. I'm just diving into them. Thank you so much for your wonderful question, my love. Guys, make sure you guys know it doesn't matter when you throw your question on, just make sure you throw your specific question on. We will get to as many people as we possibly can in this time. Make sure your questions are specific. And if you would like to donate for a more detailed reading, you can click the donation link found on Facebook or YouTube for a 3-minute, a 5-minute general, a mini, a medium, or a mega. Remember, those mini, medium, and mega are untimed. We do not do life, death, pregnancy, legal, or medical questions, okay? Just because those are against the law in certain places, and we are not licensed physicians. So guys, make sure you leave those to the professionals. Don't forget, we do have a competition going on right now. So if you haven't already, or if you missed the announcement, make sure you are commenting, okay? Make sure you're commenting what card you think I pulled at the beginning of the show. It is a major arcana card, okay? Now, this card can mean completion. It may say that you're getting everything that you desire. Okay. This card is a very, we'll say, plentiful card, if you will. All right. I've given enough hints. If you couldn't guess that, I don't know what to tell you. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Jocelyn. Hi, Kay. Hi, Jocelyn. Do you see success in my whole life, like financial stability? Thank you kindly. Well, your whole life is a huge portion to go over, okay? So I can see what I see for financial success upcoming for you. We'll even go as far as in the next couple years, but okay, your whole life, maybe a whole lot, okay? So I do see that to make in regards to your finances. I feel as though you're not necessarily being completely honest with yourself and with some of the way you're investing or you're putting money or finances into. You will have some increase here over the years, but one thing I have to say is just be very mindful that you're not living off of the here and now or the materialistic of things. To me, it almost seems like you have a call to be wise with your finances. And if you are, you'll notice that you have a shift over the next few years where things will be more collective. So that may mean you may have a savings or things of abundance that come into your life. But I do want to caution you to make the right decisions as far as it goes. Now, I will say you definitely do have some sort of peak. So I feel like there may be some sense of financial increase that comes, especially into the spring season of next year. As we do get this Page of Cups, which can indicate some financial abundance. I feel as though that may be an increase here in the work environment of some sort. Maybe there's more of a raise or a financial boost that'll help and come along for you. So you definitely have some positive things, but just be very mindful to not just be tempted with the things that you have upcoming, okay? Because it may be easier to spend more than what you save. So find that balance in between. Know that it's okay to say no to certain things. And also know that you may not be able to get something right now, but that doesn't mean I definitely hope that helped, honey. And I'm sending you the best of luck. All right, guys, make sure you're sharing all of those positive emojis. You guys know I love the green heart emojis and the butterflies, so make sure you're sharing those out. Oh, we have a winner. Taylor says the road. And in fact, my love, it was indeed the road card. So congratulations, Taylor. And thank you so much for playing the beautiful game with us. I love to play, guys. You know, it's easy to win these games. Just simply pay attention, play along, and you too can get a free card. All right. So Taylor, we're going to go ahead and pull one from Alice for you and see what we get. All right. You have believe. Okay. Believe comes for you, and believe tells you to believe in the strange encounters. Taylor, are you hearing things, seeing things, feeling things? Has your intuition been tied up in a knot telling you what to do and what not to do? Honey, it's time for you to listen. Things are not just happening just to happen. Things are not just shifting around. Taylor says, my first name is Alice. Oh, well, Alice for Alice. Things are not just happening, okay? They're happening with reason. I want to encourage you right now to be still and know, okay? When I say that, I mean that. Be still and know. Be still and listen to the message that Spirit has for you. Tune in those receptors. You know, people get that static in their ear or that ring or that sound, right? It's time for you to listen and follow along. If you've been seeing the repetitive numbers, maybe start looking those up. But there's reason behind everything, and it's time for you to now trust your guides, trust Spirit, trust God, or whomsoever you believe in as they are trying to direct you, okay? I hope that helps, and thank you so much for playing along, Alice. I like that I can slide your name in with the Alice card. That's awesome. Guys, make sure you're still sharing those emojis. And it is Crystal Corner time. Oh, Crystal Corner, my favorite. Guys, I have a wonderful crystal for you tonight. It is Amethyst Spirit Quartz. Okay, Amethyst Spirit Quartz. Now, she's a big old beauty. Hold on, let's see if I can, there we go. Shift the lighting for you. All right, now amethyst spirit quartz, also aka known as fairy quartz or cactus quartz as well, depending on which one you are getting. This one does help with understanding and verbal expression. This helps to clear out negative attachments. This is a wonderful crystal. Here's for my zodiacs: Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces. Pay attention. This one's for you. This one can help you heal during transformation processes. So, how I was just telling you guys, let me go ahead and adjust my lighting again. How I was just telling you guys about how like I've been feeling that guck. Well, I took me a nice little bath, set the crystal on the side, and boy, does it help with the transformation. Amanda says, Virgo here. Yes, honey, this is for you. Okay. This will help to release bad vibrations. So you ever get that thing where like, I just feel like there's just negative energy around me, or I just feel like someone's just sending negative energy my way, or I hear my ears ringing, someone's talking about me. This is a great one to hold. Okay. This one does, and there's several different kinds of this kind of crystal, and they do help to align with different areas of the chakras. But this one specifically, as it is amethyst, is going to help more specifically towards that crown, your third eye, and your heart chakra. Okay. Cassidy said, I love these unique crystals you bring to your corner. So do I. I love getting to play with these. And guys, don't forget, if there's a crystal that you see or you like or that interests you, don't forget to put those in the comments, because you may just get an opportunity to see or learn more about them here. Okay. This one also helps to cleanse your overall auric field, so your aura. So that'll help brighten those who are feeling a little bit dimmer. Okay. This is a wonderful crystal to uplift. Now, you guys know I'm all about the cleansing techniques. This is one that you can bathe in the moonlight or also into the sunlight. This is also a great one to place on your selenite slab to get that charge, okay? Well, I just hope you guys enjoyed and learned a little bit about a new crystal. And if there's any crystals that you guys have that do help with the crown or third eye, feel free to drop those in the comments now. Adrian says, I do too. Thank you for all your crazy great info. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are able to absorb. And not only do I have great info on my show, we've got great info on all of the lovely shows. So guys, make sure you are staying tuned and hitting the notification bell, because we've got YouTube content out the butthole, okay? I just wanted to say it. It's my last day on a Monday. What do I do? All right, we've got so much great content, guys. Make sure you hit the notification bell, because we've got daily and weekly and monthly content. You can find it all here. You can find it all here on My Psychic Connection. We're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy says, was there any truth to what DV said to me, or is it a tall tale? Let's see if there's any truth. I do see that there is some truth, but honey, just as well with that truth, there is some lies, okay? All right. Now, I'm going to tell you, you got some heavy hitters, okay? And my tarot folk out there will agree when I say this. You got the Hierophant, you got the Moon, you got the Devil, and you got the Empress. When I say you got some heavy hitters, you got the Major Arcana pack out the butt. All right, honey. So the thing is here, there are some things that are being said that are truthful. The Empress does indicate that there's truth, but there's also some things that are hidden here. Your Hierophant tells you to trust your higher knowledge. What is it that you know already? What is it that you are feeling is off or you feel is right? Trust that, because it's not going to let you down. A double card is saying that this person here may have some things here that they're holding on to, or that they're saying to potentially maybe get a rise out of you or to get your attention, what have you. But they don't have the best of intentions here. Be very mindful. Take what you're getting with like a spoon of salt, if you will. Don't put too much investment into it, but also don't completely disregard everything, because there is something here that you're going to be like, I hope I'm not missing out on. I hope that I'm not getting this part wrong, because you're not. Okay. So yes, there is some truth, but there's a lot that's hidden here. So I want to say, keep your eyes open on this person. And I also want to tell you, I don't feel like they have the most of honest intentions here. So please, please, please be very mindful of that, okay? I hope that helps, Jimmy. Sending you good luck on your situation, and I'm hoping that you find the truth that you seek. Okay. Thank you so much for that wonderful question, guys. Don't forget, if you want to get a question answered, all you have to do is post a specific question that is not legal, medical, or pregnancy, life or death, and you can go ahead and get onto the list tonight. If you would like for a more detailed reading, you can simply click the link on Facebook or YouTube to donate for a more in-depth reading. That being said, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Cindy. Hello, Cindy. Cindy says, hello. I have to ask, will Jay return back even though he is still not responding? Let's go ahead and take a look at that for you today, Cindy. Let's see what we get. I do get that you are going to talk again. Okay, that does come. But now here you did lead with the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles indicates a delayed success. Okay, so that means it's not going to come in the time that you want it, but it's still going to happen. Cindy says, I feel he is ghosting me. Right now, honey, I'm gonna say he's avoiding you because he doesn't want to deal with much of anything right now. Five of Wands comes out, which is a conflict card, and oftentimes it can indicate internal struggle that someone's going through. You may have some hopes and expectations for this, and you're encouraged to not necessarily give up, but just know that it's not the time. Your Star card comes in reverse. Now, any card that goes in reverse has that still meaning of the upright, okay? So that does mean that you will still get this, but it just is not going to be in this time. You may be putting too much energy into this. You may be putting too much time into this. Right now, it's not the moment. And understand when it's time, he's going to go ahead out and reach out and make that amends and have those conversations. But right now, there's this separation, there's this need and this desire for him to do his own thing or to heal on his own or to figure his own mess out. He's got a lot that's going on in that head, okay? And he's got to get through that. So I know that it's difficult, and I know that it's not the timing that you want, but try and be patient and try to be understanding that sometimes some things are just outside of our control, and sometimes people have things going on that we can't do anything. So in a sense, yeah, it is saying he is ghosting, but I don't feel as though it's meant to be in that intensity of saying, like, I just don't want to deal with you. I just don't want to deal with any of this right now, is his energy, okay? All right, honey, I do hope that helps. I'm so sorry that you're missing out on that relationship. I know that that's something that's super important to you, so I'm sending you lots of love your way, and thank you so much for your beautiful question. Guys, don't forget you can see our content all week long. If you missed this show, you can go back and check it out. We also have shows on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday all week long. Tuesday through Thursday, our shows are at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cindy says thank you with the heart. Thank you so much, honey bun. Tuesday, we have Psychic Energy at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesdays, we Psychic Spree with myself, Psychic Energy, and Psychic Bunny at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Thursdays, we have a show at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Journey and Friends. And make sure you guys check out Journey and Friends, because you never know who's going to be on that show and what they're going to be cutting up with. Last week, it was Destiny and Bunny, and they were a fantastic time. We love seeing those deep, in-depth mediumships that they really got into on there. So guys, you don't want to miss it. Also, don't forget, if you leave feedback for me on this show, you have an opportunity on Friday to get a free mini reading with the psychics on there. So make sure you guys go ahead. If you got a reading tonight, go ahead on to journeyryanlive.com/reviews and leave a review for myself. Journey says, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, by Eleanor Roosevelt. I loved Eleanor Roosevelt. Her quotes, guys, if you've never checked out some of the things that she said, she's a great speaker. Thank you so much, Journey, for sharing that quote. We're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Adrian. Hello, Adrian. Adrian says, hello there. Is everything going to start going a little more smoothly for me and my little family? My boyfriend and my son keep running into bad luck, and I'm just wondering if things will start looking up soon. Thank you, sweet Kay. Oh, you're so welcome. We'll go ahead and take a look at that for you. All right, let's see what we get if there's things that are going to get a little bit more smoother for your family. And so sorry that you're going through such a difficult time right now. All right. Now, I do get that things are going to start to look up for you, but I will say this, you guys still do have some adversity to face, okay? The Justice card does come out first, okay? And so understand that there are some things that virtually are just outside of your control. When we do these major arcana cards, understand that sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it, okay? It's almost like beating a dead horse. There's nothing that's going to come of it, right? Now here with this Justice card, this can indicate here that right now things are going in their karmic loop, if you will. But if you guys are able to kind of hold fast, especially this dominant masculine energy, we get our King of Wands and King of Swords, and I find it interesting. You said it was your son and your boyfriend kind of going through these things. Both of them have to kind of overcome certain things and start to recognize why these challenges are being put in front of them. She says we are staying positive. Adrian says, okay, absolutely. They're getting these adversities that are coming their way, but they have to handle it with that grace and bust through it. And they are, because Adrian says it has already made us stronger. Absolutely. I can see, because look, they're stepping more into their power. Now these kings didn't come in reverse. That means they're aware and they're ready to take on with action. But this is a time where you guys are supposed to be stepping back, evaluating everything before you start taking action. So don't just start doing things just because you're anxious and you're feeling rushed. Take time here, because you do have that Magician card as well that comes out, which says that there are certain things that are going to be in your control or swooping into your control that you guys can shift and balance out. Honey, I hope that helps. I'm so sorry. I definitely had much more for you. But of course, you guys can click the donation link to donate for a 3-minute, a 5-minute general, a mini, a medium, or a mega on the Facebook or YouTube. Okay, go ahead and get into our next question. All right, we have a donation. Thank you so much, Shaniqua. Shaniqua has donated for a 3-minute reading. Guys, the donated reads do skip the line, so make sure if you would like to skip the line, you go ahead and click the link on Facebook or YouTube. Shaniqua's question says, do you see me getting true love soon? All right, let me switch on over to my love deck. See what we get about you getting true love soon. Thank you so much, Shaniqua, for your donation. It does help keep this platform up and running. All right, here's what I get for you. I do see you getting love soon. Absolutely. But honey bun, you have got to let go of some of your things from your past relationships as well. You do have someone here who's ready to romanticize you. But the thing is I feel like you're being blocked a little bit by someone who may be from your past, or maybe an ex of some sort of nature, who kind of is stunting the way of your happiness. You do have someone who wants to, but it's like maybe they're uncertain of your situation or your circumstances in regard to someone else. Now, I noticed here as well that you do have an engagement as well that could be coming for you. Now, I feel as though that may be more down the line within about a 2-year gap, okay? However, you do have that opportunity that comes for you. I see 2 different energies that kind of seem present that could be potential options for you. One may be water energy, one may be air energy. I feel as though there's some competitive edge because one may offer some things that the other doesn't. I think that you need to look for someone who's a little less emotional in your relationships, because I feel as though you're getting people who may seem like they're fully invested and fully in and all in, and they may overly explain about how much they love and care. She says, Shaniqua says, do you see my ex David coming back? Let me say, that may be the ex who was over here lurking. Okay. Let's see about that. Yeah. 100%. Yep. The road card comes in 2 of wands. Okay. So that does indicate that you're going to have to make some sort of decisions here in regards to this, but do not allow that ex to step in the way of your future happiness, because that ex is an ex for a reason. I can't help but to say that, because it's like there's these emotional guys who you're having in your life who present this dominance or this energy here where they're saying, oh, we love you, we want you, we want to do all these things, but then they get controlling, they get abusive, and they get manipulative. So I want you to be very mindful that maybe it's time for you to shift where your focus is, because I don't know, I'm kind of getting something here with that ex situation may not be good. So yeah, that person is going to come back around, but just because they come back around does not mean that you should always take that. Okay. Shaniqua says, I'm working on healing and forgiveness. And start by forgiving yourself too, because that's a huge part that we forget. We forget to forgive ourselves for some of the mess that we put ourselves through. Shaniqua says, thank you so much. So welcome. And just to finish this thought, and this goes for everyone, not just for you, Shaniqua, but I'm saying this to you, but anyone who may need to hear this, when we go through these tough relationships, and when we go through relationships and we go through these single periods of time where we have to be by ourselves, and they're like, when is their love coming in? Why am I not finding that success? Sometimes we have to look within, because we ourselves show our damaged pieces to these other people, and they find ways to pick that up and take advantage of it. So make sure you find a way to heal and forgive yourself before you move on, because you'll never be able to find that successful relationship by holding on to those past ties. Okay, say goodbye to those. All right, thank you so much for that wonderful donation, Shaniqua, and for your beautiful questions. If you guys would like to have more wonderful readings, make sure you guys check us out all week long, because we have great content weekly, daily, and monthly on our YouTube. So make sure you guys are hitting that notification bell on YouTube to subscribe, and also like, sharing, and subscribing us on any platform, because we are on quite a lot of them. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, or hit the notification on wherever you're watching, listening, or hearing us on. Okay, we are going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Gemma. Hello, Gemma. For my son's wedding in April, the wedding is in a different city. Should I book a travel lodge, hotel, or an apartment? Thank you. All right. I'm going to leave that question up, because I want to ask about each one. Travel lodge, hotel, and apartment. Okay. So I got yes to the travel lodge. Okay. So the hotel I got no. The apartment I got no, so maybe the travel lodge may be your best bet here. What I would say is do some looking. Pay attention to the things that are like what's in that neighborhood around. Gemma says it's quite far off, but have the book soon. Yeah, I would say pay attention to like the surroundings, what's going on in that time of year specifically. Because you may find that you'll get a better deal or something of that nature, I feel. I also feel as though wherever this place will be, I feel like it's going to be kind of close to wherever they're getting married at. So it may not necessarily be close to their house, but it'll be close to wherever the venue is or something like that. Because I kind of get like you won't have a lot of distance you'll have to travel. So you'll want to look for something that's close specifically to that building, not just the area. All right, Gemma, I hope that helps, and I definitely hope you enjoy the wedding. Even though it's some time off, I look forward to hearing all about it. And you keep your head up as well, because I know sometimes you get in your head and you're like, oh, I worry if I can go. You're definitely going. She said Gemma says it's next to a cat cafe. Gemma says, thank you. You're so welcome. I love doing this. Thank you so much for that interaction. And guys, whenever you're getting a reading, it's absolutely okay and encouraged to give feedback as we talk. But not only should you give feedback here, you guys can definitely click the link to leave feedback on journeyryanlive.com/reviews. And don't forget, on Fridays, there is a giveaway for a free mini reading for the person who posts the most reviews. That means you can post a review for me tomorrow for energy, the next day. Journey says, if you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. I love that. And guys, that goes exactly perfectly with what we were just talking about. So definitely thank you, Journey, for that beautiful quote. Make sure you guys are paying attention to that. And Journey, save me that quote for later on, because you know I like to write them down and put them on my desk for later. It's like my snack for later. It's my quote for later. I love quotes. So if you guys have any quotes, make sure you guys continue to share those. Also, continue to share those beautiful emojis. Let's see those beautiful green heart emojis. If you love what you're hearing, the butterfly emojis, or any emoji that you may have. We're going to go ahead and get into our next question. Taylor. Hello, Taylor. Taylor says, hello, how does Khalil Sag feel about me? Met him last week and he feels like a soulmate. Ooh. Is that spicy chili peppers? All right, Taylor girl, I like it. You spicy. You spicy. He might be spicy. Let's see what we get. So I love it. I get night energy right away. So the Knight of Mirrors. So this does indicate that this person does have some of the same thoughts that you have. The way that you're feeling, some of the emotions kind of stirring up. Same way here. We also get the Eight of Roses, which encourages you to take the leap of faith. Okay. Go after what it is that you want. This definitely does have some potential here. Okay. We even get the meeting the parents card. So that can indicate that you guys may actually solidify in a relationship. More than just one person will know about you. That means that this person wouldn't be one to keep you hidden. You would actually be on their social media, their things like that. Like they would actually feel like they want to show you. They also get the same kind of butterfly feelings that you get. So this is, I would say, a genuine mutual attraction. But also note this, that, not all that glitters is always gold. There is some stuff about him. Sometimes he can be a hard person to read, one who kind of keeps some of their emotions on the inside. So this is one. Taylor says, laugh my ass off, okay? This is one that you'll have to know that sometimes he may be a little bit more into himself and you may have to dig a little bit. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't have those feelings. It just means he's not a person who always shows everything, but he's not going to be embarrassed by you. This is going to be a person who would be more consistent if you allow that process to happen. So I would say trust it, go with it, definitely take the leap of faith and get your flirt on, girl, because you posting the chili peppers. I want to see that. All right, Taylor, thank you so much for your wonderful question. Thank you all for your wonderful questions all night. You guys have had some beautiful questions. We like them girthy. We like them juicy. We like them with some meat on the bones. Well, everybody else does. You guys don't have to put meat on the bones. Me, I just eat the bone. Journey says, I try to see things from your point of view, but I can shove my head up my ass for that. Journey, right? So, guys, if you don't know by now, if you aren't a normal watcher, Journey tries to make me laugh on the show always. So that was his one. That was his way of getting me just now. Taylor says, thank you with the cherries. Oh, girl, not popping the cherries. Okay. Guys, make sure you're still sharing and subscribing us out. If you are enjoying the show, go ahead and share those beautiful emojis. You guys know I love the emojis. I love the quotes. Oh, I see my beautiful green heart emojis. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you guys are lifting me. You're lifting me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to send lots of love back out to all of you guys as well, because I have really enjoyed this summer season. I don't know if you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. And if you have, yeah, I'm going to say it again. Go ahead and leave a review. It doesn't matter if you watched it on this show or any of the shows. Tell us how you loved it. We want your feedback. All right, we are going to go ahead and get into our next question. Oh, it's Alice time. No question. It's Alice time. All right, guys. Alice card time is, of course, all about our Alice in Wonderland story. We go through the Alice journey and we see what part of her story we are on right now and what guidance we may need to hear. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? It's not always meant to hit every single person, so don't allow that to get to you, okay? All right, you have used your time well. Use your time well. Now, use your time well comes whenever it's saying we need to make each and every moment that we have count. This card came when Alice was sitting here complaining and not knowing how much time she was truly in Wonderland. Was her life just passing her by? Would she even have a life to go into after this? And the thing is, she did have a life. She actually missed no time. When she came out of Wonderland, time was just, in essence, in theory, right? So this is telling you, stop overthinking it. Stop overanalyzing it. What you're worried about today, guess what? Next year, you're not even going to be thinking about. Next month, you're not going to be thinking about. The feelings that you're feeling right now, they're temporary. tomorrow you won't feel the same way. You have to make each and every moment that you have count. Don't worry and fret so much on past or what is and what was. Just live in the moment, okay? So if this card comes to you, stop worrying, stop being anxious, and stop overthinking. Live your truth and live it in the here and now, okay? I hope that helps and I hope that resonates. If you guys love that Alice card, go ahead and drop some hearts or some bunnies, if you will, in the comments. All right, now we'll go ahead and get to our next question. All right, we have Charlotte. Hello. Hello. Do you see me working as a police officer? I've been applying and I even wrote the test and there is still no feedback. All right, honey bun. We're going to go ahead and switch over to my career deck and see what we get about you becoming a police officer. And I'm sorry that you've not heard anything back yet. That is not cool. So let's see what we get. Hopefully we can give you some guidance on what's going on here. Okay. Here's the thing. I see that the place that you did go apply to or you had that working, I don't feel as though that situation is meant to work out. We have the Page of Swords comes in reverse. Now, again, just like I said, all those reverse cards can come upright. I feel like maybe you're in the wrong place, okay? So that's where this issue is. I do feel as though you're going to get to do the police job and the things that you want to do, but you are asked to figure out something here different. So the Temperance card comes out, which may be asking you to look at a situation differently or go somewhere else. You have to find some sort of compromise here. And the thing is I genuinely feel this place is not it, but you do have somewhere that is it because you do get the Three of Cups, which does indicate you'll be celebrating and happy and that something will come to fruition, but maybe it's time to look just elsewhere. You can try to go ahead and make a car, what have you there, but everything in me tells me that this isn't it. So go ahead and see if maybe, I'm not sure how your whole process works, but if there's another department, if there's somewhere else you can go, I feel like you'll have more success there, okay? I know that may be a little bit tricky, but I do hope that that's helpful. And I'm most certainly wishing you the best of luck on your journey upcoming and definitely keep us posted. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. Guys, this has been such a great show so far. Please do continue to like, share, and subscribe us out. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell. Share those beautiful emojis. Make sure you guys are staying tuned for all of our great content that we have coming up. Not just my show. We have great shows all week long at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got Energy tomorrow night. Make sure you guys are checking her out. I'm so excited. I love that girl show. All right, we are going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Lynn. Hello. She says, I applied to many apartments, staying with friends since the fire. Will the complex I really want to call soon? All right, let's go ahead and see about that complex calling you soon. Okay. Not necessarily soon here, okay? Because we are getting a whole lot. We got the Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Justice, Hierophant come out. Okay, so this, if you're asking soon, the answer is it's not going to be soon. There still seems to be in the process of making some sort of decisions, weighing some sort of odds. But are you going to get it? Yeah, you are going to get something because we do get the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, which does indicate something you've been working towards. You will be getting. Also, these are moving cards. These are action cards. So this is saying that you will be moving. There is some sense of action that will be coming forth. You also get the Ten of Cups that comes out, which you're asking directly, am I going to get this place? Yes, you are. But understand that there must be some sort of process that they're going through. There must be some sort of other applications they're going through. Seems like they're digging through a lot of different things. So it's not just you. I feel like there may be a wait list or there's people who they have who they're still evaluating. So that is where your delay is coming in. Don't worry too much. You do have some more positive news that'll be coming, but I kind of want to give you a rough guesstimate timeline here in the next 2 months. Okay. I'm so sorry that you're kind of going through all those transitions, especially now. And we're definitely sending you lots of healing energy, and we hope that things do get better for you. Okay. Sending you the best of luck, love. All right. Thank you so much for your wonderful question, guys. Make sure you guys are continuing to share us out and post those emojis. And if you have any positive quotes or just quotes that you like, you can go ahead and drop those because I love a quote. Amanda says, how long is forever? sometimes, just 1 second. Alice in Wonderland. Oh, we got Alice quotes. We love Alice quotes. And guys, if you like Alice, don't forget you can check us out on the YouTube channel for my enchanted spreads, where I go over all different kinds of fairy tales. And we've got a new one that's dropping later on tonight. So guys, make sure you check that out. Lynn says, oh, thank you so much. You make the waiting worth it. Yes, a wait list, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. And yeah, that does make a lot of sense there with the wait list, because I was like, it just feels like there's a list or something going on. So thank you so much for that confirmation. And if you guys enjoyed those readings, please do check out journeyryanlive.com/reviews to give that confirmation and that feedback. It really, really not only helps us as psychics, but it does help the platform stay up and running and get people excited about us. So please continue to share those reviews. Thank you so much, Lynn. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Tracy. Hello, Tracy. Why are B and E trying to sabotage and make me look bad at work, or am I judging them? All right, so let's go ahead and see. Oh, she says, please, no problem. We're going to go ahead and see. Okay. I don't think that you're overly judging them. Okay. However, I feel like it's situational. There are some situations that you are taking personally, yes. But overall, it seems like they are really just actually being disruptive in the workplace. We have our 5 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles. These people are just creating conflict just because that's who they are. There are people who we call drama starters. They are them. If it wasn't you, it would be somebody else. Okay. And this shows 2 Wands. They've done this before and they'll do this again. I don't feel like it's just an isolated attack on you. I feel like you just happen to be circumstantially there. I feel like you rubbed them the wrong way because you are more focused or more driven and kind of doing your own thing. And they don't like that. Like, you're not feeding into the negativity in some sort of way. And so they're pushing the buttons where they can. Okay. Because they want to disrupt your peace, because it seems like, and they act like I'm the issue. Tracy says, yeah, they're going to do that. I'm going to say that. And these are people you don't need to be around. You get your justice card, which does ask you to, well those scales of truth. And in all actuality, hold people accountable as well for the way that they're acting and what they're doing and the things they're saying. It's not you being a snitch. It's not you, showing your behind off. No, it's you standing in your power and also letting them know who you are. Okay, you are the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you're about your money, you're about your coin, you're about your work. You're not here for the outside drama. You're allow those people to get in your head. You're going to say poof and good riddance. Okay, you're shaking them off. All right, Tracy, I hope that helps. And I'm definitely sending you the best of luck, especially with your situation there at work. Don't allow them people to get to you. I do know that sometimes it's easy to allow, that negativity to affect you, but shield yourself. Maybe even walk around with a little obsidian. Repel them. As I say, repel away the negativity. I like to put a little tourmaline over top of my door to keep, the negative vibes out. Then I'd like people come over and straight up just don't want to come in the house. Absolutely. Stay out. All right. Oh my goodness. We're already down to our last question. So we'll go ahead and take it. We have Rebecca. Rebecca says, hey, Kay, my husband accepted his new position at work. He just hopes it was a good decision. Can you tell me what you see? All right. Let's see about your husband and this new position. All right. So, okay, I see that this was a good move for him. The Knight of Wands comes, which says that maybe it was something he kind of felt like he needed to take in this moment, but he has to take the moment to just enjoy it. Don't just allow it to be that night impulsive energy. Also, he's kind of got to get out of his head. He's reflecting a bit much on, I guess, past situations or even maybe a past work experience. He's got to kind of let that go. Otherwise, he's going to be his own destruction. He'll only find the negativity and the negative things to find in there when there's a lot more positive to come. I mean, I love love the wand energy that came out strong here during this, because not only is that desire and action, but that's well received desire and action. That means there's something positive that can come of this, but he can ruin that with his own mindset. So don't allow his past to get in the way of his future. Okay. Rebecca says he's an Aries. Oh, there's all that fire. That makes sense. Don't burn out fast. So yeah, so try to find, when he comes in from work and things like that, try to, instead of go, how was your day? Maybe go, did anything good happen today? Or, hey, I was looking so forward to hearing about your wonderful day at work today. If you start throwing those little, things out there, you'll notice that he becomes a little bit more uplifted too, and he won't get stuck here, because this is very promising. This is beautiful energy that's coming in. So he definitely has, some positive things that are going to come, things he's going to learn, people he's going to meet. It'll be something that's good. But Rebecca says, good advice. Thank you. You're so welcome. But yeah, just don't let him get trapped in his head. I know that's easy for us to do. That's easy for us to do sometimes, right? Well, thank you, Becca, so much for your beautiful question. Thank you guys all. This has been a wonderful summer season. I'm so thrilled and over the moon to have had this beautiful opportunity. I want to thank the My Psychic Connection family and all of you wonderful viewers who do watch and listen. And I look so forward to seeing you guys upcoming. I, of course, want to leave you with a wonderful quote of, you only fail when you give up, right? So make sure you never give up, okay? Also, make sure you guys keep tuned for all of our shows upcoming this week. We have tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the beautiful Psychic Energy. On Wednesday, we have myself, Psychic Energy, and Psychic Bunny for We Psychics Free. And then we have a show at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays. And of course, on Fridays, 8 p.m., it's Journey and Friends. You guys don't want to miss it. Don't forget to leave those reviews on journeyryanlive.com/reviews if you enjoyed your reading tonight. And without further ado, we will see you all next week. See ya.